Oh, hey, we're live. Pre-show solo right now. Anybody see any cool memes today? Come on. Probably the only show you'll see or listen to this week that is not going to talk about the shit everybody else is talking about because, I mean, it's not all that interesting. There's so little happening in the world that that's what we're talking about. I don't know. It was fun, though, for the whole 5 minutes that it lasted. And yeah, new memes are always a good thing to have. So to hell with it. We're going to talk about all the comics coming out this week as soon as Taylor gets here. He's running a little bit late, but I still wanted to go on time. So yeah, there's some good shit dropping this week. I think Tom Taylor's last book at Marvel Comics drops this week, which is something we're definitely going to touch on. We're going to talk about that. There's all kinds of events at DC. Image, man, I got an advanced review of a book from Image. The new, it's not even like new. It's coming out. Oh, there's Taylor. Hey, Taylor, we're live. We're just talking about. I'm talking, to the audience.
The royal we, I guess.
And we have 9 in there about how we're probably the only show who's not going to talk about the thing that everyone else is talking about because, hey, new memes are cool, but that's about all I got out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it happened, but I don't think that it's like a national emergency,
I mean, yeah, there's like forests are on fire. There's new comics coming out. We got plenty of shit to talk about besides that. So, but new memes are always good. But I was saying I got my hands on, it doesn't come out till June, an early review copy of The Passageway from Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. That's the new hardcover graphic novel that they're putting out that's going to start this big Bone Orchard mythos.
Yeah, I was about to ask that was that the new horror book they're putting out, but yeah, that sounds cool.
Rad, dude.
I mean, new Jeff Lemire is always something to be excited for,
So good. It's not just Lemire though. It's the way those two creators work together. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. That's my first spec book of the week. Is that hardcover? First editions of that are going to be really, really hard to come by. Eventually, just saying. But yeah, since we're not going to talk about the thing that everybody else is talking about, let's do it. Let's do this damn thing. There's some good books dropping this week, man. I am very excited to talk about the books. What do you think about this show, Andy? I hear you, bro.
Oh, fuck you, Anakin. I mean, come on.
Give us a break. We're trying.
Busting our balls over here, Anakin.
I actually got a dog today, and her name is Annie. No relation.
Oh. Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah. She's all right. She's still scared. She tells the dog.
Well, I mean, of course she's scared of you. You look like a fucking, golem of some sort.
Greetings, geeks. Welcome back. It's another episode of This Geek in Comics, Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Gomer and Taylor, Gruesome Twosome, talking about the books coming out this week. And yeah, I'll talk more about it on next week's show. Well, I don't know. I got a dog. She's cool, but she's not really used to being here yet. So I want to give her a few days before I pass total judgment.
Yeah, you gotta be patient with that sort of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the show, the weekly show, my favorite show, the one where we talk about all of the new comic books that are coming out this week. The key words here for the chat, if y'all are going to hang out, if you see something, say something. If there's a book that you see on there, because it's delayed, the internet's not instant if it's delayed, but we'll go back. We'll talk about a book. We may not be reading that book. We may not have a lot to talk about it, but we'll at least bring up something worth interest to someone. We start with DC because their books come out early. They come out tonight at midnight. If you're lucky enough to read digital, we're going to talk about DC Digital next week on the news show on Sunday. So be there. Aquaman. This is a big. It's like every damn character got an event going on.
Yeah, DC is really giving us a blitz of events here. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not really events. They're more like
crossovers, maybe
tie-ins. And Wonder Woman has like bookend issues, for that. But Yeah, so this is okay. I read the preludes to this, and I read the first issue. It's exactly what you'd expect. Black Manta, Jackson Hyde, and Arthur all get together, and they're doing Aquaman shit. I mean, it's
Kind of what it
Aquaman.
says on the tin. Yeah.
Exactly. It's what you basically, you're getting what was promised. This is one of the big books of the week. Sean Murphy coming back to the DC universe that has made him wildly popular, wildly successful.
Yeah, I mean, this has really caught fire. I mean, how many of these White Knight books have they done? I think this is their fifth, right?
Yeah, I think it's 5, and I think Sean Murphy didn't do one of them. Like someone else did one of them. That's how awesome this sort of little mini shared universe Sean Murphy's got going on. They should give something like this to Tom Taylor. Let him give his take on something outside continuity, but don't make it weird. Just do it normal.
I mean, he excels at that sort of like what if
Weird.
alternate universe kind of take sort of thing. So yeah, you could give him a chance to play around here.
He did Injustice. I say that he's basically got one.
Well, true. I mean, he's also doing Dark Knights of Steel, so he is already doing a lot of these like alternate universe thingamabobs. But yeah, this could be something that does play to those strengths. So yeah, I can see him take a crack at it.
I don't want it weird like that. I don't want it like depressed emo Superman. I don't want the Game of Thrones.
If you don't want depressed emo whatever, then this is not the book you want him to go to.
So this is going to be like his take on Batman Beyond, I'm guessing. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I will probably pick this up, honestly. I enjoy those books, and Sean Murphy's art is always worth picking up.
Yeah, that art is a good selling point there.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool cover. It's almost like a spoiler cover. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, moving on. Batman FaZe Clan #1 one shot.
What the fuck is this?
I think FaZe Clan is like a gaming group, like a professional gaming.
I have no idea what that is.
Are they called? Do they refer to themselves as clubs or teams or squads? Maybe squads may be too on the nose.
I'm feeling really out of touch here because I haven't the slightest idea who these guys are or what they do.
Yeah, it's an esports and gaming organization. That's what it says in the solicit. We can stop guessing. They just let us know. So yeah, this is a crossover with them. So okay, hey,
I mean that's a cool thing for them. You get a you made it to the point where you are in a Batman comic.
Yeah, and they get variant covers. They all get the variant covers. That's cool.
Good for them. You know.
Moving on. One Dark Knight #2. Jock writing this. Great Paul Pope cover here, man. I don't know why I like that because
does Paul Pope do non-great covers? I mean, come on.
I shouldn't love that, but it looks great. It's almost like he's Spider-Man. He should not be able to do what he's doing right now on the cover, unless he's mid-fall or doing a somersault. But I mean, what is he doing? It looks like he's falling down this fucking building, this bridge or whatever it is. But anyway, this is cool. This has been the first issue was solid. It's Batman. Super Sons gets collected. This is one of those new classics. If you don't have it, you should probably pick it up. This is really, really
cool. It came out in digital a little while back, right?
Yeah. Really solid work there. Love those two guys.
You got the young kid John there.
Yeah, you get the pre-son of Kal-El, John. DC Vampires versus Vampires is halfway through. I'm not reading that. It's right on schedule to end in October, though, for the collection. So
good for them, but that is what it is,
Yeah, it's a horror book. It's outside continuity.
It's one of those goofy little let's put them in an outrageous situation type of things. Cool. I kind of like Vampire Nightwing. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, Nightwing. Francesca Mattina, great cover there. Moving on, Sensational Wonder Woman Special #1. This is a $10. They do these annually now. It seems for everybody. Everybody gets a book. National Women's Day, International Women's Day. They're celebrating. Okay, that makes sense.
Wasn't that earlier in March here?
Yeah, maybe. I don't.
Well, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
$10 big money grab book. There might be good content in there, but you can't.
There might be, but $10 is a big ask. Yeah,
you can't get me in there for $10. All right, here's another big one this week. Another event. This is like I don't want to say it's the Bat Family event because the Bat Family is so fucking big. There's so many books, but this is going to be Deathstroke. It's going to be Robin, and Batman and Batman.
Is this picking up with the Robin book where he's trying to resurrect Alfred there?
Well, that was actually, I didn't even mention that on Sunday Night Show. That was actually squashed. He went there and had to change a heart. He remembered like how people came back after using those pits, the Lazarus pits. They're changed kind of.
Yeah.
They used to be an Elektra thing too, but it's not.
Yeah, but I figured that they weren't actually going to bring Alfred back that way. But so glad to see
it should be bigger. There. It should be a bigger deal. It was still a great cliffhanger, last page cliffhanger for that issue. I was like, oh, cool, So yeah, that's the Shadow War Alpha. Hey, who knows? Earth for War 3 #2. No, I'm not reading this. This is basically another big event, kind of dressed up.
This one is the most crossovery of them because it's showing up in some random ass books. It was in an issue of Flash. It was in Teen Titans Academy. There seems to be no particular connective tissue between the books that it's appearing in, except for this event itself,
Yeah, it's very odd. And they're doing that with the Wonder Woman event too, except at least it's in the world of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, at least that's all Amazonian stuff, know?
But I wanted to skip this just so we could get it off the screen or leave the screen on this. But, oh my God, it's back. Swamp Thing #11, Ram V, Mike Perkins, dare I say, for a character so storied as Swamp Thing, instant classic from Ram V.
That is high praise, yeah, because Swamp Thing is one of those prestige books,
There's a lot of people who have done a lot of good.
Pound for pound, it might have the best pedigree. It's either that or Daredevil, yeah. This is probably DC's best pedigree book in terms of how many awesome runs it's had.
Yeah, and it's a combination of not having a lot of runs, but still having enough so you can pull a good.
That is a fair point to mention. Yeah, it's not like Batman or Superman where it's just they're always putting it out, so it's going to get diluted after a while.
Yeah,
but still, though, regardless, this has been apparently a great run. I love that Francavilla cover there.
Yes, it's perfect, dude. It's so nice. It's so nice. So yeah, dude, that's definitely a pickup. That is a great book. And that's the end. That's just the end. War for Earth. I didn't want to end it on War for Earth 2. #2.
Good call. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Swamp Thing's going to be dope. All right. Now on to everybody else. These books come out Wednesday, the usual day, the traditional day. DC got to be different. Anyway, this Astro City special, that's going to be pretty cool. It always is. Oh, it didn't open the tab I wanted to open. Or maybe it did it late. Kurt Busiek's always good. Always got those Alex Ross covers.
Yeah, I mean, Astro City is one of those comic book readers comic books,
Yes. It's a comic book reader's comic. It's still going. It's been going on for fucking ever. It probably will never stop until Busiek is gone. But yeah, definitely check that out. Magic Order wraps. We'll see if that ever gets a show. New Burn continues, sort of the hard-boiled crime with a twist.
Yeah, mafia detective type of deal, right?
Yeah. From Chip Zdarsky, very well done. The art's great in that. Who is the artist on that? Sue Lee, Jacob Phillips helping out. Yeah, the art is very, very good on that. Radiant Black continues. Dude, a lot of people are getting on this Radiant Black bandwagon. I have read a whole lot.
It's caught on well enough to get so.
Yeah, spinoff
Rogue Sun. Pretty popular.
Yeah, this Rogue Sun book is a spinoff of that. Which is just wild to me. A book I'm definitely looking out for, Righteous Thirst for Vengeance by Rick Remendo and Andrea Roja. Unlike anything I've ever read, really, the pacing is wild in this. The way it delivers the story is weird. It's I don't know, man. It's like Hong Kong noir, really. The way it just.
I remember you talking about that wordless first issue. Kind of hooks you in pretty well.
Yeah, it not a lot has happened. Stuff has happened now. It's been 6 issues, but not enough has happened for me to really want to keep reading the book. But I can't put it down. It just, I don't know what it is. It just grabs you. Rick Remender's just a master. He really is. Rogue Sun we talked about. Step by Bloody Step #2. The first issue was a little weird for me. they're really pushing the accents of a lot of the characters in this, and it almost makes it a little bit difficult to read.
Well, I'm sure David will tell me all about it on Sunday.
Right. And then the classic Zombie versus Robots, sort of back. Chris Rael, Ashley Wood, back in print for the first time in over a decade. This is a fun pickup. I am a huge fan of Ashley Wood.
I really do like that art style.
Yeah, this is really fun stuff. So yeah, back in print, they're for the anniversary, 10-year anniversary. Moving on to Dark Horse, DH has some okay stuff, a lot of trades. Apex Legends, some action figures. The Hamlet Shakespearean mashup, which is like the pig version of Hamlet.
Oh, Lord.
Pig Prince, yeah. It's a young readers thing.
Sure, yeah.
Silver Lantern Club from Hellboy, always a winner. And then In the Flood Killer Queens, another Orville trade. Yeah, it's a bunch of trades. One thing I will mention is Pearl. This is one of Bendis's books. This is back in print. This is the first time it's in print at Dark Horse. And Pearl's great. It's Michael Gaydos, along with Bendis. It's fantastic. It's Bendis. Fantastic. It's a lot of words. It's not a lot going on with a lot of.
Hey, I mean, we always say, as much as we shit on the guy, when Bendis is bringing his A game, he does some great work.
Yeah, this is at least an A- game, maybe B+. So it's really good. It's a really fun read. So if you can find that, pick it up, $20. Collects the first 6 issues. That's it from them. IDW, man, I've been waiting on this one. I'm not sure if this is actually coming out. I'm gonna have to double check to see if I actually have a copy. But Saturday Morning Adventures, the best G.I. Joe that's been out in years, dude.
I mean, I'll take your word for it, but yeah, this seems to have a good charm to it,
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
It is kind of leaning into that nostalgia, but hey, I mean, I just read a fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus Godzilla book, and so who am I to criticize?
That's great. John Buscema got the Silver Surfer Artisan Edition. Fun for any collector. I mean, the Artisan Editions are great, dude. They still got like the pencils that they originally did on there. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, this is a good type of thing to pick up if you're like a curator a bit, like a comic historian.
Yeah, or if you're just a big Silver Surfer fan and you want,
or if you're a big Silver Surfer fan, absolutely.
Yeah, it looks great on a shelf.
John Buscema is a legendary artist, and yeah, if you don't already have this and you're a big fan of the Surfer, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of those too. They're getting a John Romita Jr. Todd McFarlane Spider-Man coming out soon. It's going to be very cool. TMNT Annual, always a winner. Always a winner. 4 different covers for that. That's fun. Ooh, the Venus cover, Kevin Eastman Venus cover. That's cool. That's that new character coming. Actually, those are 2 different issues. They got an annual and a 127.
Venus technically isn't a new character. She appeared. She was. I don't know if she's ever been in the comics, but she was on a TV show for them about God, I guess it was like 20 years ago now.
Yeah, it's their first time in the comics, but yeah, you're right. She's based off that TV or movie character. War's End number 2 for the Transformers run that just will not end. It's just been going and going and going. I think it's got 4 or 5 maybe issues with the main series and this mini series all together. And then it's done. Then we get to wash our hands of this, sail into the new year with IDW, and then roll into 2023 with a brand new publisher. Very exciting. But it honestly cannot come quick enough. July, whenever they're rolling out these new things away from this continuity, that cannot come quick enough.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I heard you or Adam be like genuinely thrilled with a Transformers book, and not just it be like, it's better than what they've been doing lately.
Yeah,
maybe King Grimlock, but other than that.
Oh yeah, King Grimlock was fantastic. But dude, years ago we had an entire podcast dedicated to the Transformers books just because there were so damn many and they were so damn good. So yeah, really, the license really does need to change hands. So, all right, here we go. Spider-Man 93. We're getting into the nitty gritty here. Spider versus Spider, the big finale of Beyond. It's over. The next issue we roll right into, I don't know, whatever, an arc, 94 through 100 of whoever's on it next. Who's this? Zeb Wells, I think. Oh no, he's writing this one. So yeah, he's on the next arc. So yeah, this is like, Ben Reilly taking it to the Peter Parker. Spider-Man's fighting.
I haven't been able to keep track of this, so yeah, I'm anxious for them to start the next thing.
Man, this is a great Gleason cover. This is really going to hit hard.
That looks cool as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hit hard in spec. Moving on. Captain Marvel 37. Been a fantastic series. We don't talk about it a lot just because it's always just really good, Great Momoko variant here with Carol on the cover. Just wonderful. Just beautiful. And
that is. I love that.
Gosh,
I love the way she's using the space there,
Yes, dude. It's just beautiful, man. Just, yeah, man. Momoko's got it going on. All right, here's a big one. Dark Ages #6. Most likely, this will be Tom Taylor's last book published at Marvel Comics. He's exclusive to DC Comics now. Typically, when writers get out of their exclusive agreements, they don't go back to another publisher. They just start doing their own thing elsewhere because there are so many opportunities for them by that point. Because they've written at Marvel, they've written at DC. They have a fan base who follows them. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, in the next, 5 to 10 years. But, yeah, this is it. I mean, shit.
Do you think that'll make it a big spec book?
Nah, probably not. Probably not. I think all of Tom Taylor's stuff at Marvel, at least his most notable stuff, is definitely going to hit spec. Dark Ages is right for like a shitty animated series or to add it to a video game or something like that. That's mild,
They might make an animated movie about it.
Yeah. But Gabby, he created Gabby, Scout over there on the X-Men, the fifth Wolverine maybe. That's his big spec book, the one where he created Gabby. He's done some other great stuff over at Marvel, and yeah, it's almost sad to see him go in a way, but he's just going to get more and more shit over at DC. The one thing I've always said about Tom Taylor is they don't give him a book for long enough. They kind of sweep him under the rug and say, okay, yeah, your book's good, but we got other shit we want to do, or they'll give him a book like this to say, oh no, it's only 6 issues. While Deceased, what's it, 20 issues now or something altogether, So, oh man, that looks great. That looks so good. So yeah, it's going to be a great book. I'm very excited to finish off that event. So very cool Mahmoud Asrar cover as well on that. Just beautiful. I love
good stuff.
I love Johnny up there too, man. Anyway, moving on. Ghost Rider #2, fantastic book. Momoko's got a very good cover on this one. I'm going to try to get my hands on this one.
Oh, that's rad as hell.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The first issue of Ghost Rider was fantastic. It was a bit of a setup issue.
Yeah, he's locked in a suburban dream of some sort, right?
What was the name of that? And there was a movie about that, but Stepford Wives. The Stepford Wives is kind of like that, kind of.
Kind of.
In a weird, ridiculous demon way. But yeah, Ben Percy's no joke. He just came off one of the best Wolverine events of all time, and yeah, he's still laying down a great run at Marvel Comics. Hulk #5. Smashonaut Part 5 of 6. Always a fun read. This is a pretty weird one. The Grand Design. Jim Rugg getting his hands dirty on this. The art's usually really weird. They did one of these for X-Men that was kind of relived all of X-Men history in 2 oversized issues. Kind of condensed it, kind of changed it a little bit, maybe solidified it, maybe, made the continuity a bit less murky. I don't know if this will do the same, but I love this art style. It's throwback to old comics. And
I feel like if I was reading this, though, I'd feel a little off-put because it's like similar to Jack Kirby, but it's not. You know?
Yeah. You think that's on purpose?
I don't. Jack Kirby is notoriously difficult to imitate. You know? So I don't know if this is like purposeful or not.
Yeah. But Jim Rugg is following Ed Piskor and Tom Scioli. Now, I know Ed Piskor did the one for the X-Men. I can't remember which one Tom Scioli did. But maybe did a Fantastic Four one. I don't know. Tom Scioli did one of my favorite Transformers G.I. Joe comics of all time. So yeah, that's a good pick. Great covers for that. Big pickup over at the X-Men. Immortal X-Men #1. Kieran Gillen, Lucas
not waiting a moment. They just finished X-Deaths last week, and they're keeping that hype train moving.
I'm happy about it. I think I ordered that wrap cover and 2 other covers. I love how they're keeping with the whole bench theme opening here.
That's
very
clever,
nicely
yeah.
done. Yeah, very nicely done. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Always love me some Sinister action, and I bet Kieran Gillen's going to write him a good Mr. Sinister.
Oh, for sure. Oh, dude. Yeah, I love this Last Supper sort of take on the cover here, but they have a lot of covers. Jeff Johnson's got a cover. That is a great cover for the White Queen. A Nahuk head cover.
God damn it.
I know it. Phil Noto has a series of these Quiet Council covers that he's doing that are just amazing.
I kind of like that. Kind of like they're doing like a state portrait for all of the Quiet Council members.
Exactly. Storm has one. Jean Grey has one. Yeah, a bunch of those cool variants, all from Phil Noto.
I like that idea a lot, yeah.
It'll be fun all collected, if you could have them all together.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a Vega shot here of a classic Sinister look. Love that. Very well done. So, yeah, that's a book I'm definitely looking forward to. The U promo covers, we've seen that a couple 100 times. The new Iron Fist, issue 2 out of 5, not really my cup of tea.
The last issue was enough that I'll probably check this one out, but it did have that annoying thing where like this fucking new Iron Fist, instead of taking 5 fucking seconds to explain the situations, just fucking goes angsty kid on him. Like, I'm not explaining anything to you, Iron Fist. Fuck you.
Shut up, boomer.
It would have taken you less time to just explain the situation than to do this little fucking childish like ploy of yours,
Yeah. Oh man, he's burning dude up with the Iron Fist. That's cool. Yeah, the art's fantastic in this, but it's just not my thing. Not my thing at all. Ooh, that's a great cover though. Sorry, I've got a. That's a cool cover.
That is a good cover for sure.
I love a solid character cover. That's just perfect. Miles Morales 36. Yeah, I'm actually at least an arc behind on this, man. At least an arc behind. So, is that a cowboy down there? Is that a cowboy?
Or a sheriff or something, maybe?
I got to catch up. I got to catch up on that. That book was fun when I was reading it, when I was on it every week. And then, just get behind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Silk #3 keeps going strong. Silver Surfer Rebirth, great series there. Spider-Woman 21. Man, there are a lot of fucking spider books. Jesus. Star Wars Bounty Hunters #21. Excellent. #2. I'm not reading this. This is not really my bag. It's not really the X-Men I want to read.
Yeah, I've missed out on this one.
Yeah, it's Mike Allred doing the art, so it's worth picking up just for that.
Mike Allred doing art is always something to cherish, but
it's just not for me, dude.
I can't
get into it.
I don't even know who these people are,
Yeah. Mike Allred needs to go over and keep doing the Legion books that he was doing on Once Upon a Time. Yeah, we got a bunch of X-Men stuff, Hickman omnibuses, X-Men Unlimited Latitude. This is the there's actually a really good Magic cover for this. This was Jonathan Hickman's digital comic, right? And it was created for like reading it on a phone screen. So like everything is sort of vertical, like you read it vertical. They've sort of changed it for the comic book, and they've put everything like side by side. Like previously, like the left-hand side of this page was just one strip that you would read on your phone, and then it would continue into the right side, and then it would continue and keep going. You see what I mean? Like a street, like each side of the street.
Yeah, I feel like this is as good a way as you can to kind of adapt that to a printed medium. But
it shouldn't have been adapted. It's a dumb idea. It's a dumb idea to adapt it.
I do feel like it is. I mean, this looks really cool, but I do agree that you would probably get the most out of it reading it in the intended media there.
Yeah, and it was a really fun idea that Hickman did with. Wolverine jumped out of the shield or the sword satellite onto a ship, and it's him falling through space, tumbling. Yeah, it was really well done. But that Magic cover is almost worth picking that up. That is a great, great cover.
So is Magic in the book? All I saw was Wolverine.
No, is she? She might be in one part of the book.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Like, I'm used to them doing like random ass characters who have nothing to do with it on like individual issues, but if this is like,
yeah, I think
whatever.
No. This is actually the Women of Marvel variant, so it might be for Women International History Month or
gotcha
something. Moving on to Dynamite, not much from them. A lot of expensive reprints. Panther #2 is dropping. Vampirella Dracula Unholy #4. I've actually heard that's been pretty good. You know, good erotic vampire stuff going on in there. I mean, there's a big vampire orgy going on in this cover. Believe it.
I mean, it's a Vampirella book. What else were you expecting?
That's what they do. That's what they do. I swear by that Barbarella book right now. The art is fantastic. Moving on to Boom, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 25th anniversary. Very cool. Jenny Frizen's getting a Buffy cover, which is perfect. Her doing Buffy. It's just fantastic. I mean, that is a perfect Jenny Frizen cover. But yeah, you know, Buffy into Buffy, throwback. It's kind of like Rick and Morty. You know, if you've ever been a fan of Rick and Morty, you're gonna love a Rick and Morty comic. Basically the same thing with Buffy. You know, especially a one shot like this. And that's it. Something is Killed in the Children #21. Always a solid read. It's one of those books that, you know, you don't even talk about anymore because it's just so damn good. And basically that's it. We can go through the indie stuff here. Animal Castle's fun. That's like a sequel to Animal Farm. That's been really good. And selling out everywhere, by the way. People are snatching that book up. Yeah, that's... See, I know nothing. I should have really checked before I got here. I'm spoiled by David.
Getting caught with your pants down here.
Yeah, I'm always spoiled by David having his, you know, finger on the pulse of this stuff.
No, we can't lean on him anymore. He's dead.
Harbinger. He got slapped by Will Smith. He was #5. I know, I lied. We're talking about it. But that's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, not much else coming out from the smaller press. But, man, some good stuff dropping from Marvel. Some really good stuff dropping from DC. And, yeah, dude, what are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to Immortal X-Men. I mean, they've been building up to that for a really long time now. Yeah. I'm not picking it up in individual issues, but it is definitely going to be a good issue of Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick up that Beyond the White Knight, the Sean Murphy book. That's an easy pickup for me. I just love that universe. I will probably pick up the Swamp Thing book. And if I have to buy it in trade again, I want to buy it in the big trade, but I don't want to miss out. You know what I mean? I want to read
No, I mean, it is very, very good. And especially with that Francavilla cover there.
Ooh, I hope I find it. Yeah, I hope I find it. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance is looking hot over at Image. So, I mean, I'm happy that Spider-Man is ending. I'm actually excited to kind of read this issue because it's over. Beyond's done. And we're going to reset by the end of the issue, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Zeb Wells' new. So I'm definitely reading that. I don't think looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the end of it. You know what I mean? But
I feel like this is the second time in less than a year where we've been like, I'm excited for this because I'm anxious for them to start something new with Spider-Man specifically. Yeah,
for sure. Dark Ages, Ghost Rider, yeah, like you said, X-Men. So yeah, then there's a bunch of cool shit dropping this week. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're going to talk about all of those books on, well, only the good ones on our Sunday night show. So come back for that. Check this channel for that. For all the shit we got going on, go to outrightgeekery.com. Bunch of links there to all kinds of different shit we're doing, including our friends over at one of my favorite shows on the internet, despite the fact that I actually haven't listened to it in about a week or two, maybe. Kind of
undercuts your claim about it being a favorite.
I know. Dude, I'm so behind.
Well, hey, you've been moving. You've had a lot going on. You got a dog, so.
Yeah, right. I got a dog and a cat. The cat hates the dog. It's exactly like Bill Murray said.
Very stereotype there, yeah. But
Tom and Jerry going on. So yeah, keep coming back. We really appreciate everybody listening, but most of all, thanks to this dude for hanging out with this guy.
Thank you.
We are going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel. I feel like you got the timing down for that pretty well.
Oh, dude, you're nailing it.